Hey guys, this is Shanika here in Cape Coast, Ghana at Elmina Castle. Sam's not feeling well, so I'm doing this on my own. Here to learn more about the slave trade and go back to my roots. I was a little boy at home with strangers. I liked my playmates and knew well whence all their parents came, from England, Scotland, royal France, from Germany and off by chance the humble Emerald Isle. But my brown skin and close curled hair was alien, and how it grew none knew. And then it came.
The Portuguese first came here in 1471. They came along with European goods like guns, gunpowder, and they named this place Elmina in their language, meaning the gold mine. The locals at that time couldn't pronounce it properly, and it was corrupted into today's word, Elmina.
I dreamed. I placed together all I knew, all hints and slurs together drew. I dreamed. I made one picture of what nothing seemed. I shuddered in dumb terror, in silence screamed, for now it seemed this I had dreamed. How up from hell a land had leaped, a wretched land all scorched and seamed, covered with ashes, chained with pain, streaming with blood and horror lain, its very air a shriek of death, and agony of hurt. So this is where the governor would stand when he looked at his lovely slave women and would choose one to bed that night, you know, drag them out of their dungeons, have them line up there, a little covered in shit, covered in some menstrual blood, and then, yeah, he'd have them washed and taken to his chambers.
And they used to punish the women who refused or resisted rape. They were brought from the dungeons, chained to the ankle, and made to stand. Bears rain or shine from morning till evening. No food, no water.
Just went into the dungeons where women were chained together, kind of told to like sit in their own feces, and then were selected by the governor to go have sex with them, and it's just... This is the male slave dungeon, so people were just held in here for weeks, months at a time, waiting to be traded. It's a very intense place. So in comparison to the slave quarters that we saw before, this is the governor's bedroom. He's got plenty of ventilation, nice view, and it's just looking all types of beautiful. I mean, there's obvious moments, well, obvious examples of disparity between slave treatment and governor's treatment. But I think one thing that's kind of reminds me a little bit of Strange Fruit, because everything looks like a beach resort. It looks very, very beautiful, but slave trade was right here, so it's complicated because it's not perplexing or mind-blowing. It's just a fact that I've been dealing with my whole life. Were all dreams true? And what in truth was Africa? Come with us, dark America. The scum of Europe battened here, and drowned a dream, made fetid swamp of refuge seem. Awake, awake, O sleeping world. And Africa leads on, Pan-Africa. Alright guys, that was the tour of the Elmina Slave Castle. Not surprised by anything I saw. Not particularly distraught or sad about anything because that's history. If you're interested, read a book, Google it, Wikipedia, learn more for yourself.